Hi again, Karen.
Hi.
Now, we talked about blogging before, and blogging being that important part of you, the personality, and getting it out there and actually making that impact. But let's pick up a little bit more. So what are some things to make sure that that blog does hit its mark, does get that engagement you're looking for? Have you got any tips to help people actually start to do that?
Okay, well, every time you include a blog on the website, it should be designed to be consistent within the website. But also, it's very important to make sure that each post has elements that make it more readable and more appealing to people. So I wanted to share with you 3 tips on how to make your blog more readable and more appealing. The first one is to have a really great headline. That's a headline that on its own will make people want to read the post. So typical great headlines sometimes include numbers or how to, step by step, the one thing you never thought about this, the one thing they never told you here, 6 tips, 5 reasons.
Yeah, or something
ways,
that gets
things
you
like
thinking,
that. Yeah,
or maybe a little bit
this.
controversial,
Yeah.
something you might think, oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, so people know what they're going to get. When they read the headline, they know that that's what they're going to get out of the blog post. So having
but you can even
headline
spin the things that might seem boring into more interesting ones, can't you? So it's not the case that, oh, I don't know how to make a headline, because you can do it. You can have a little bit flair, a little bit
there should be variety, so it shouldn't be like every single headline is 10 tips, 10 tips, 10 tips. It should be variety, so step by step, how to, twist on case studies.
I think quick test that I do is, would I read it myself?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, if you step back, read what you've written, and does that inspire you to go and read your own work? If it's a no, then that's probably change it, write something more appealing, write something that will make you yourself want to go and read it.
Yeah, you can try a few different headlines for each post, and you can even ask people which one's the best one. Yeah.
Okay.
So the second tip is every single blog post that you have should have a picture. At least one picture, if not more. Because a blog post that's just text is just boring to look at, and less people are likely to share it. So if you choose a really good picture, it doesn't have to be very literal, it can be a metaphorical image. It has to be a nice image that has good composition and is good quality. Then more people are likely to share the post because it's a nice to look at post. And then those images, if you put text on top of the images, like overlay typography, then those pictures can even be used on Facebook or Pinterest or image sharing websites like that.
So a bit of efficiency in where you use stuff. So actually it's really making that impact. So people can be a bit fickle, right? So give them as much opportunity to get into your content as possible, that catchy headline, that image, make it all look nice and consistent and welcoming.
And don't steal images from Google Images, that's illegal. You should get images from either you have your own images that you've taken, or you use photo libraries like Dreamstime, Shutterstock, iStock Photo, or the free photo libraries like Morguefile and Flickr. There's a Creative Commons license, you can get images from there. So there are some places that you can get free images from, but don't just steal them from Google Images.
Yeah, and again that comes back to the personality, isn't it? So if you're choosing an image that you want, actually fits off yourself, if it's you in action for a start, that's going to be great, isn't it? It's going to really draw people.
Yeah.
Okay, well
and,
there's...
there was one more.
One more tip.
Okay, the third tip is every time you do a blog post, don't write more than 2 paragraphs without some sort of formatting, subheading, bullets, numbers, something like that to break up the text, because it's boring to read, it just looks like a lot of texture. So subheadings that are meaningful mean that people can scan the post and get some meaning out of it, even if they don't
a lot of people might
read
scan
it
first and then decide if they want to read it, but they might not do that if it's a big chunk of text in it, because they think, all right, got to actually go.
You can break it up with more images, subheadings, bullets, that sort of thing.
Interesting.
So those are the 3 tips.
Okay, so 3 tips for more meaningful, more impactful blogs.
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you very much.
Thanks.